time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready? On go special! On go special! We made that!
This defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He's taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Collins buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Got it.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on or maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Spot that.
There's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. All go special. All go special. Check. Good job right there. Start.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Double count right here. Double count.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Wilson heads to the sideline, and on comes Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Check 9. Wait, what do you hit?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's handled. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
Wait, that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Wait, that's
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Play 56, Mike. Check it, reload.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, check.
To throw, it's Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is going to have... It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Wait, that wide, 80! Right there, 56. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Hey, check it. Hey, Alabama,
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Big stop, let's go.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Wait, 20!
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mike's 50. Let's go, D. Big series right here. 3-10. Wait, he hit.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line.
Wait, that's 53! Hey, Alabama. Alert! 53, Linda! 53, Linda!
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time, he is in. What a great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. Here's Richie James on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time it started out, they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Being chased out left. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard, where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Regular. Brady now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hey, check it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Round 80. Round 80.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check. Shadow.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, goal 66.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring it down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Rip.
Throwing now is Brady. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This is it.
So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
That's 380.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Wilson's throw on target to James. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And we'll remind you, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Powering his way forward and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
I got one. 54.
Check. On first and 10, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit, they huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Hey, here we go. Mike's 54.
Go.
54. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Right there.
To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Here we go.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Well, if you're going to give him that kind of time, he's just going to shred it.
You might as well put a sofa out there for him. I mean, that's unbelievable because I don't care who you are in coverage. With that amount of time, someone's going to shake free, and he's going to be able to throw the ball with a whole lot of confidence.
Now Wilson on first down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Took right.
3 down. Check three. My game. You better be afraid of me.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw again is Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Here's Carson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will push this lead up to 20 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 10. Well, now how about this return? And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed.
Defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 8 yards to gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Regular. 56 is the mic. Watch the screen. Alert!
Shotgun now for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 19.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in close territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard and trying to get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? A short kick taken at the 18, and they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Wait, 20!
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa.
Wait,
so following 53. The hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
56, Mike, 56. Wait, hey!
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Here we go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Hey, 66! 56, the Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. So we got man. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Sugar!
Throwing on second and long. Brady. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Let's go on. No, 66. 56, Mike, 56. 3 buzz. 72.
Brady now to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Alpha.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Alpha.
From the gun, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 72.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive, so you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Come on now, let's go.
Brady now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. They'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
All right, here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Ozzy!
Now Brady passes forward on the jet sweep. Second and goal from inside the 5.
I'm coming for you, son.
Goal 50.
Here's Brady.
I'm going to run you.
Incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
No. Off. 56. Mike.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's James. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
14.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming.
Good job right there.
Midfield now. Here's Wilson on the move to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. James has got it. Complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he went straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
45.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job is make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Check 45. Check.
Hey, low alert. 36 power.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game.
Let's go. Pick it up, G. Check 43.
Wait, put your head.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This one caught by Kittle. He's still on his feet. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And they give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Reload!
Brady's throw there complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. And watch him drive. It would be a go-ahead touchdown.
Let's go!
And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are now an extra point away from leading this game. A very important extra point there up in and suck up on after the touchdown to kick it away. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense is sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Keep firing.
Eluding the pressure right. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you get to see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counter. The screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Touch 50.
Now it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 20. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
But I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Hey, Alabama.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's second and 9.
Alabama, 380.
56, come on, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Check it, reload.
Check it, hot read.
Wait, did he hit?
Now Brady. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Give me some. Here we go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Check it.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
53 lit now.
Brady trying to lay one up deep, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a first and 10. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Go bandit!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run with the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Wait, 20!
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Regular!
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Wait, 20!
And a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
All day, every day.
Alert!
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Stop your body. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Shadow!
Now Brady.
56. Defense wins championship, baby.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Seahawks offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is...
going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Let's go!
It's a big play there for Seattle. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
It'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll face the Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.